Hi. I am really big into the award shows and the various ones. Like I just watched the SAG Awards and the Golden Globes and all that kind of thing. So I thought since it's that time of year again, the Super Bowl's going on right now, but the other time of year again for the Oscars in about 3 weeks or so, I think, something like that. So I thought I would do a video of who I think should win and who um, I liked, or whatever. I'll just give you my best guesses because I think I've really tried hard this year to actually see all of the nominated films, so I would know what was going on. So I don't think it's exciting as it was last year because it seemed like there were a lot of really different movies out last year, like um, There Will Be Blood and No Country for Old Men were very new and very kind of nobody's really done that sort of thing in quite that way before, and so I don't know if this year is quite as excuse me as exciting as that as last year, but there's still some good ones out there. I'm gonna start just with the list I got off of the Oscars website, and just go in the order that they have them. So the first one is performance by an actor in a leading role. And the nominees are Richard Jenkins in The Visitor, Frank Langella in Frost Nixon, Sean Penn in Milk, Brad Pitt in Benjamin Button, and Mickey Rourke in The Wrestler. And I've seen all of those, but um, and I really think it comes down to Sean Penn and Mickey Rourke. Brad Pitt, I thought he was very good in Benjamin Button, but I don't quite understand why he got nominated. I mean, it seemed like there might have been someone else maybe a little bit more deserving. But anyways, I'm not against him or anything like that. I thought he did a very respectable job and carried the movie. So at least with his part of it. So I would say it's really either going to come down to Mickey Rourke or Sean Penn. And in reality, probably Sean Penn. Mickey Rourke did a lot of really grueling physical stuff for The Wrestler. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's really gritty. And he did a lot of really amazing physical work for it, and he was also touching and very heartrending. So, but in this case, for best actor in a leading role, I'm going to go for Sean Penn. So, the next one they have listed is performance by an actor in a supporting role, and the nominees are Josh Brolin in Milk, Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder, Philip Seymour Hoffman in Doubt, Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight, and Michael Shannon in Revolutionary Road. Now, again, I've seen all of these, and while Josh Brolin and Philip Seymour Hoffman were fantastic in their respective roles, Milk and Doubt, I don't think either of them are going to get it. Most people think Heath Ledger's a shoe in for this award. I would have to agree. I think if it were to go to someone else, it would either go to Robert Downey Jr. for Tropic Thunder, even though it seems like they don't usually reward comedic actors. Or, well, I shouldn't say that. They don't usually reward comedies as freely as they do dramas. Like, Dustin Hoffman and Tootsie didn't win the best actor, even though he was phenomenal. But anyways, that's not the point. So I think it would either go to Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder, but probably not, or Michael Shannon in Revolutionary Road, who, when I saw the movie, I didn't think, I didn't even occur to me that he might get nominated for an Oscar. But now that I realize he was superb. I mean, really, definitely one of the top, most memorable things in that movie, and very much deserving of a nomination. And to be totally honest, I really think if it comes down to two, it'd be him or Heath Ledger, and I think Heath Ledger is going to win it, and deservedly so. But Michael Shannon is probably where most of the competition is, in my opinion. The next one is performance by an actress in a leading role, and the nominees are Anne Hathaway for Rachel Getting Married, Angelina Jolie for Changeling, Melissa Leo in Frozen River, and Meryl Streep in Doubt, and Kate Winslet in The Reader. Now, I have not seen Changeling or Frozen River. I know Changeling was kind of so received by the critics, or at least on Rotten Tomatoes, which is where I usually check the reviews. So I don't think she's going to get it. Melissa Leo, I had not heard of or seen the movie, so I don't really know. So I'm just going to kind of write that off for now because I really do think it comes down to Meryl Streep, Kate Winslet, and Anne Hathaway. I don't think Anne Hathaway is going to get it just because this is really the first dramatic thing we've seen her sink her teeth into, and I think it seems like they might want her to do something else how do I say this? Not to reward just her first effort, but to see what else she can come up with later down the line and maybe go from there. I think it really comes down to Meryl Streep and Kate Winslet, and it was very weird that Kate Winslet was nominated for The Reader, which I wouldn't say she was a supporting role in it, but she, I think, had maybe a stronger or at least a more present role in Revolutionary Road. But there was no doubt she was superb in The Reader. I mean, just really, really, really excellent. So I think it really comes down to Meryl Streep or Kate Winslet. That said about Kate Winslet, though, I think I'm going to have to go with Meryl Streep, partly because I just like to see her win another Oscar, and because hers was the only performance this year that gave me goosebumps when I was... She shares a yelling match with Philip Seymour Hoffman in her office, I think, and it was just unbelievable. I mean, sitting in the chair getting goosebumps, and so I think really she should get it. So that's my vote, Meryl Streep. The next category is performance by an actress in a supporting role, and the nominees are Amy Adams in Doubt, Penelope Cruz and Vicky Cristina Barcelona, Viola Davis in Doubt, Taraji P. Henson in The Case of Benjamin Button, excuse me if I said that wrong, and Marissa Tomei in The Wrestler. Again, I've seen all of these. I think Amy Adams in Doubt was wonderful. I love her. I think she's fantastic. I don't think she's going to get it. As was Viola Davis, also in Doubt. She was phenomenal, but I don't think she's going to get it. She definitely stole the scene from Meryl Streep, which, as anyone would probably admit, is no mean feat. But I don't think she'll do it. And then Taraji P. Henson in Benjamin Button was kind of the heart and soul of his character. I said, but well, she was his surrogate mom, and she definitely provided a certain warmth for him and all that sort of thing. And she was definitely a supporting actress, both in the sense of her character and what her character did for his character. But I don't think she'll get it. I think it's going to go to Penelope Cruz for Vicky Cristina Barcelona, which was, quote, a comedy, but not really. I mean, it was like a dark comedy, I suppose. And she definitely stole all the scenes that she was in, and was really fantastic. So I think I'm going to go with Penelope Cruz for that. Marissa Tomei was the other one, and she was wonderful in The Wrestler. And there's a part, it's on all the commercials, where she says, I'm really here. I'm really, really here. When she's talking to him towards the end of the movie, and that was so pure, and that the way she delivered those lines, that and the ones that followed that immediately were just so heartfelt and so genuine and so pure, that it was really touching. I don't think she had enough of a role, though. She was definitely the only other really important major character in that movie, except for maybe his daughter. But I think it really is going to go to Penelope Cruz and Vicky Cristina Barcelona, because I think The Wrestler is Mickey Rourke's movie more so than anybody else's, and I just think Penelope Cruz is who's going to get it. That and Marissa Tomei's already won one, and that, for whatever reason, is always a strike against the nominees. So, anyways, I think I'm going to stop this there and then make a second video for the next categories, which will be like, best directing, best picture, those kind of things, not the 4 acting ones. So yeah, watch for those videos. Hopefully they'll be up soon. Maybe even I'll do it tonight. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys are happy with the nominees and blah blah blah. And if you want to comment on any of my opinions, you want to argue or you want to agree, whatever, please feel free to comment whatever you want to say. Good, bad, ugly, whatever you want to say, please do. And should be fun. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.